Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. For those of you who are new here, I'm Nizha, and today I'll be finger coiling my hair, like my full head of hair. So let me just tell you guys that up until yesterday I hadn't finger coiled my hair since I was a kid. But I wanted to test it out and see if my hair could actually like coil properly using my finger. I didn't want to come and film this video and then it was an utter fail, but luckily like I did a part of my hair and it was working. What I did learn from actually testing it out yesterday was that I need to make the coils a little bit bigger, but it's also going to be better for me because it's going to save some time. So just to let you guys know a little bit what finger coiling entails. In order to finger coil your hair, you need to have naturally curly hair because you need elasticity in order for the curl to form and in order for the finger coil to actually stay in place, you know. So you do need to have some elasticity in your hair, and you basically just use your finger to form your curls. And I'm going to show you guys how. Then I'm going to let it air dry, so it's going to take some time. But I'm really excited to do it, and it's been on my mind. I've been wanting to do it, and I wanted you guys to also try it out at home and let me know how it goes. I know some of you who have been on your curl journey, this is like nothing new to you, but for those of you who haven't tried it out, I'm making a little challenge. I want you guys to try it out with me, and yeah, tag me in your pictures on Instagram. Let me know, send me your thoughts and what you think the process is like. And yeah, so for finger coiling, what I actually used yesterday was a mask. So I actually used this John Frieda Detox and Repair mask yesterday because I didn't want to use curl creams because I didn't want the cream to sit in my hair, because I knew today I'm gonna actually form the proper one. So I was like, let me just mask my hair while I'm at it, and this thing actually held in the finger coils, which is actually really cool. But for today's video, I'm going to be using a curl cream and a gel. So together the two products is gonna keep the coil in for longer, and I think the wearability of like your coils in your hair can be like for a whole week if you're obviously gonna protect it and wear like a bonnet or a silk scarf just to protect the curls. But yeah, okay, so for today's video I'm gonna try this curl cream from the Coil company. I haven't actually used this product in a very long time, but I just saw it staring at me today, so I was like, okay, let me just try it out. I love how I'm trying out like all the new things today. But anyway, so we're gonna use some of this curl cream and we're gonna use some of this Schwarzkopf gel. This is the Bouncy Curls gel. I love this gel. You can also go in for like the Cantu gel or like the Eco gel if you are keen for a thicker gel, but I'm just gonna use these two products, and we're gonna basically separate the hair into different pieces and then add the product to each piece and go from there. So let us start. I'm going to start from the bottom piece of my hair. So I'm literally just going to use my finger to separate a nice piece. I'm just going to take a pom-pom and tie up the rest of my hair. Okay, so what I always start with is, because I came out of the shower but obviously I dressed and everything, my curls aren't as wet as I'd like it to be. So the whole trick to this thing is to have damp hair and then use your product with your damp hair and do the finger coil. So I have some plain water in here and I'm just going to spritz my hair so that it's a bit more damp. For those who are keen to know where I got this bottle, I got it from a Discam. It's amazing. You just press it and the water keeps on going. Okay, so now that my hair is damp, I'm just going to be using this little brush. This is a Denman brush and a Denman comb thing, and I'm just going to be brushing through my hair so that there's no knots. So I'm gonna take, for example, over here, I'm gonna take this piece. The direction that you're going to actually go towards is the direction of your hair's natural curl. So like this piece is going inwards towards my face, so I'm going to be twirling it towards my face, if that makes sense. So I'm going to use some of this curl cream, and because I'm mixing it with some gel as well, I'm just going to pop some on together. I'm just going to put them mix, and I'm going to work my way, putting it on the hair. You can add more product as you go along. I actually wanted to try the Shea Moisture Smoothie because I got it yesterday, but I wasn't sure if it's going to be a bit too thick for my hair. Then I'm going to literally, what I'm doing is, you can see I have it in my hand, take my finger and twist it. Twist it, twist it, twist it. So you really don't need to be wrapping it around your finger. Your finger is just gonna twist it, twist it, twist it, twist it, and keep on twisting. You want it nice and tight, and there at the root it's also quite nice and tight. Oops. And now that it's quite nice and tight, you can release it, and there you can see a nice little curl has formed. Do you see that? Very, very cute. I think I'm actually going to take a little bit of that Shea Moisture Smoothie and just see the difference. Just give me a second. Spray a little bit more water on it. This is the Shea Moisture Curl Enhancing Smoothie that I am gonna try. Okay, and then I'm just going to be coiling it now. You can even take some product after you've done the coil and just pop it back over on top of this little thing like that. Get it nice and tight. Okay, and then we're gonna let go. Made quite a cute little curl. Make sure that you are quite generous with your product. Like, don't be too stingy with your product, otherwise your hair is not going to stay and hold. Probably going to be like alternating between the gel and the curl cream and the smoothie, just because I haven't used these products in a while. So I'm going to get a mixture of them. So I'm going to be doing the rest of this bottom piece, and I'm going to speed this up. So here is my full head of finger coiled curls. Wow, that took a while. But it's done. I'm just gonna scrunch it up a little bit. And this is how it looks. So I'm gonna let this air dry now. This is about an hour and a half to 2 hours since I finger coiled it. It's a little bit drier. Like, it is a little bit dry, but it's not completely dry. Like, it's still quite damp in certain places. So I'm gonna have to wait some more.
One eternity later.
So what I did was I basically just separated the curls, and the more you separate it, the more volume it has. So Like, I am very much used to my big voluminous curls because I always diffuse my hair like full on. So I definitely need to be separating these curls a little bit more so that I can get a bit more volume. And also some pieces I can still feel is a bit damp. Because I didn't want to like wait until tomorrow, because I feel like that's what air drying would take. It would literally take until tomorrow to get my hair fully dry. So I didn't want to have to wait until tomorrow to film the ending part of this video, because I did my face and everything. So it's just like, okay, let me just do that. I love the way that it came out. Every single individual curl is like nourished and shiny looking. I definitely think for those of you who are starting out your curl journey, I think it's a good way for you to actually train your curls to have like a curl memory, so that it'll know which way to actually form because you've trained it, you know. So eventually you won't need to finger coil it. So for those of you who have like half straight, half curly, maybe finger coiling your whole head or part of your hair would be a good place to start, just to get like a more defined curl. Another thing that's also really nice about finger coiling is that yes, it takes time, but I feel like these curls will last quite a while because each curl has been literally coated with your cream and gel, so it'll last quite a while, maybe like a couple of days. Just make sure that you sleep with a bonnet. That's what I'm gonna do tonight, and take a couple more curls out so that my hair can maybe get a bit bigger. And I know that when the back and the roots are a bit more drier, because it's still a bit damp, then it'll probably look a little bit bigger as well. But I absolutely love it. I'm so happy that I tried this technique out. I'm definitely going to be implementing, especially to the top part of my hair and at the back here, because this is where the most frizz is on a normal day. But obviously with this you can see that there isn't much frizz because you finger coiled it now. But I really love it, and I'll definitely be doing it in the future. Maybe not my whole head, but definitely to those stubborn pieces that go in all those weird directions. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, and also if you are new here, please make sure that you do subscribe to my channel. I'm trying to do a whole curl series, especially during this quarantine time, now that we have a little bit of time to take better care of our curls. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.